My guest today is Brooke Moore. Brooke is a student athlete at St. John's University. She's on the women's basketball team, and one of the important reasons why St. John's, I believe, has a good chance of making the NCAA tournament this season. Brooke is a junior forward who transferred from Liberty University. She's in her first season at St. John's and leads the team in scoring and rebounds. She's an athletic, all-around player who can score, defend, rebound. She's unselfish. She can see the court, doesn't get sped up, and is calm. And she's serious about her academics. In this interview, Brooke will talk about why she chose to attend St. John's, her thoughts on New York City, her favorite class, her major, her career goals. And she'll talk about her own basketball game as well as her team's, and what she thinks it will take for the St. John's team to rank very high in the Big East Conference this season.
Kennesaw, Georgia, number 10, Brooke Moore.
High school. I saw that you were on the track team in high school. I want to guess it was at the 400 and the 200.
It
Well,
was. That's crazy that you guessed that. I did
right.
the 400 relay, and then I did the.
So I could. I was on the track team in college, so I could tell. Sometimes you could just tell by the way a person kind of moves and stuff with what they were doing.
Yeah, I did the 201. But like my track season kind of got cut short because it was like during the COVID time, and
Okay.
so I really only ran probably like 2 meets, and then like they cut off because of COVID and everything.
Okay.
But no, it was really fun. I didn't think I was gonna enjoy it like that, but it was really fun.
By the way, St. John's has always had a very good track team. Um,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I mean, you get a chance this spring, maybe get to watch them. You grew up, I guess, not too far from Atlanta, like about 30 miles away.
Yeah.
What's the difference between Atlanta and New York City?
The difference? I feel like there's so many differences. I say the main thing is probably like the weather and probably like the culture. 'Cause I feel like in Atlanta it's always hot. We don't really have like all the seasons. It's kind of just like hot and humid most of the time. And also I feel like the people are like kind of like more laid back and like easygoing. It's like less chaotic. But I feel like in New York, like everybody's just trying to be someplace and it's like really chaotic. But it's like a good chaotic though, if you get used to it.
Okay, so what made you want to come to St. John's?
I just say like the culture and just like the people here. I feel like the coaches like did a good job of like really like connecting with like the players and everything. And it just really makes it fun just like play again.
Was going to New York like a big deal for you?
It was, yeah, because my uncle, he lives in Brooklyn, and he's lived in
Okay.
Brooklyn for like probably like 25 years. So he also played like a big part in like my recruitment here too, because he was like, "You love it. Once you get used to it, you're gonna love it." So it's been really good so far.
Oh, that's good. You have family here. That's really nice.
Yeah.
Does he come to all the games?
Yeah, he's at every home game. You might
Nice.
see he's like 6'3", light skin, always wears like a paperboy hat.
I'll have to check him out next game I go to.
Mhm.
So okay. So before we get to basketball, what's your favorite New York City moment so far?
Favorite New York City moment? Um, oh, so this summer, me and Nuna, we went with my uncle for the 4th of July down to like downtown Brooklyn. It's called like Dobo, is it called?
Down under, right?
Yeah, down under the bridge. Yeah, we
Right.
went there for like the 4th of July and we like watched like the fireworks and stuff. So that was like really cool.
Oh, that's a good location. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Nice. Um, and in the classroom, it looks like you're majoring in economics. It looks like you're an excellent student, both in high school and when you're at Liberty. Um, what's your favorite class so far?
Favorite class? I would have to say my principles of marketing class. I feel like that was like the class that was like really just like intrigued me because I feel like I really like the business area and that side of like advertisement and all that stuff and like promoting your product. So I feel like that was like really interesting to learn about for sure.
Any career goals at this point?
I feel like the end goal is to own my own business,
Okay.
sports agency or something like that. But yeah, that's like from like years after. I'm trying to build up to that.
Are you thinking maybe of playing professionally after college?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal,
Okay,
especially either here or overseas, whatever like the opportunity is.
gotcha. Um, okay, so I guess let's talk a little basketball. Um, I really love the way you play. You know, all around game. Defense, offense, driving to the hoop, rebounding, offensively, defensively, um, and you're unselfish, which I love about you. Um, and you're calm. You don't get sped up. You kind of you're looking at the court. You're seeing what's going on. Um, I really love that about you. Um, so talk about your game. Talk about how you feel about your game.
I'd say like I feel like whenever people ask me this question, I always go back to like simple and efficient. I don't really try to do too much. I just try to like get to my spots, get to know where I can like be efficient, just try to do that and also like get my teammates involved at the same time too. Um, so yeah, I feel like any day when my teammates are involved, everybody's making shots, we're having fun, it's a good day.
So I really like this year's team. I really think you guys have the potential to go to the NCAA tournament. Um, the record's really good. Conference play is a different story, not so much in terms of record, but teams know each other. Coach has been coaching against a lot of these teams for a number of years. They've been coaching against you guys. Um, what do you guys have to? And to me, and I don't want to minimize any of your opponents because I think anyone could beat anybody in this league,
Mhm.
except for maybe UConn, which is really a tremendous team. But we'll talk about that in a second. So I don't want to minimize any team, but to me, you guys can be with the Villanovas and the Seton Halls, to get to that second and third spot. Um, what is it going to take for you guys to get to beat those teams? You think?
I would say it would just take just everybody just playing together. We all like we need every single person on our team. So as long as we like play connected, play like at our pace, play how we play, which is aggressive, unselfish, and just like fun basketball, I feel like we can definitely get that second spot. And I feel like the best thing is like we're all competitors. We love to compete, so that's not going to be an issue. Just grinding that what do you call it, that spot out. So I feel like just continuing just to play how we play, rebounding, attacking the glass, making shots. And I feel like the main thing is just like defense, just like locking up.
Yeah,
So yeah.
I think the defense will be there. Um,
Yeah.
the issue that I would raise is, I mean, Sky's been out. She's a 3-point shooter, so it
Hmm.
doesn't look like the team's going to be able to rely that much on 3-point shooting. Although that could
Yeah.
change. That could change. When you guys can generate offense off defense, you guys are excellent. You guys run the floor, but they're going to be teams that are going to try to slow it down on you, which you've seen that already. Um,
Hmm.
and a lot of you guys can break down defenses with kind of one-on-one play. Um, but I look at conference play. Man, the shooting distribution is almost equal between the top four you guys scores, which is, I mean, I love that. I mean, the fact that it's balanced scoring, um,
Hmm.
but it seems like you need a little more. And my feeling is, and tell me if you think I'm wrong. I think they need to get the ball to you a little bit more. That you need to score. But I know you're unselfish. I know you're not going to force bad shots. I could see that.
Yeah.
My question is, can they get that ball to you more in the flow? As opposed to kind of standing in the corner a lot of the times, maybe breaking in and then trying to break down your opponent. Can you get the ball in flow where you can take a mid-range jump shot? Because I've seen you
Hmm.
shot it. I haven't seen it that many times because again, you're unselfish. Um, but it seems like I think they need you to score more. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I feel like that's a good take. I feel like we definitely been working on just like pushing the pace and really like moving the ball, and practicing everything and just trying to find like the open looks. And I feel like I get like a lot of like good looks in transition. So we've been trying to like, increase the tempo a little bit. But yeah, I definitely need to be like more aggressive for sure. And that will come with the flow of the game.
The thing that I observe is that when you guys can't get into transition, when
Yeah.
the other team kind of dictates the pace and forces you into a half court game, and to get you the ball in a flow where that mid range jumper just comes naturally, where
Hmm.
it's a good look. That's the thing I'd like to see you guys get really. I mean, I think the scoring can come from a lot of different places on your team. I think you guys are talented. I really do. I see a lot of talent on this team. Um, um, but my feeling is I think the team needs you to score a little bit more, as unselfish as you are, and to kind of get you the ball in the spots where you can get that mid-range jumper, without forcing it. Um, so anyway, that's my 2 cents on that. So let me ask you this: you played UConn. Personally, was that the toughest team you've ever faced in college?
100%. Yeah, it's either between UConn or we played Texas. My freshman year, I played Texas with like Maddie and like Rory and them.
Okay.
But I would say like UConn definitely that was a very tough game.
Mhm. The
Yeah,
what do you think you took away from that game, you and the team?
I took away so many things. Like when I was done, I just started reflecting and just like contemplating, just like figuring out ways like I can get better and like better ways to help my team. And I feel like the biggest thing I took away was just being able to like handle pressure because they're like a really big defensive team. And they did a really good job of like getting in our, grills and everything and making us uncomfortable. So I feel like just being able to handle pressure more, and just being more aggressive on the offensive end, and just like moving the ball more. Because sometimes we're a little stagnant on offense. So just being able to like, you know, be more fluid on offense and just get the best shot for the possession.
Uh, what do you think makes them so tough, UConn? I mean, obviously a lot of talent, but is there something about the way they play the game that kind of impresses you?
I would say I would say they're like their defense for sure. And I feel like the way that they play together, they play like really connected. And I feel like that's something that really separates them from everybody else because they play so connected. They know where their other teammates gonna be at like all times. So it's just like a really fluid offense and then their defense just like really just tops it off for sure.
Gotcha. So,
Yeah.
so just back to personal life. It looked like you like dogs and had dogs. Do you have your dogs with you here?
No, I don't, but I want to get one. I want to get like a little puppy, but I'll probably wait until I like graduate and stuff to get that. But yeah, I have a dog back home, Peppermint. He's like a little Maltese poodle.
Oh, nice.
It was a good interview. It was fun talking
Okay.
to you.
Yeah, likewise. Well, listen, I enjoy watching you play. I really enjoy watching the team this year. Um,
Thank you
I really think you guys can reach some nice heights. And
for sure.
I'll probably be at the Marquette game coming up, I guess, in a few weeks. So look forward to seeing you guys there.